Hi, everybody!
Hi!
Hey! Welcome. Let me throw this topic up there real quick so you know what we're doing. Yes.
We're talking supernatural this week.
Ooh.
Killing monsters, hunting things, the family business.
Family business.
Welcome. I see Dead Boy in the chat, and I see Valen. Welcome.
Yay!
Yep. We are short crew a little bit today, obviously. Dino is busy, Carla is working at Sagerstrom, and Cucumber is filming today. So it's gonna be a little bit shorter a show and all that kind of stuff, but we're here. We're here to have some fun with y'all for a little bit in the afternoon before we do Trash Piece later tonight.
Trash Piece Theater!
Actually, Ryan, if you had something green that you could put on your hair, because technically, I kind of got Brian, Connie's got Chunk. If you had green in your hair, you could be Cucumber.
Or purple.
But I like purple.
Right, but I was going with color schemes. Yeah, you could do purple. That's nice.
Yeah. And then just make yourself some tiefling horns too. So, see, so then you're like Willow. You got the purple and you got the horns.
Oh, there you go.
Don't worry, Valen. We're not really talking about stuff that happened in the movie or the TV series, Supernatural.
Yeah, not the last couple of seasons because I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah. So no spoilers, just very high level concepts.
Themed,
right?
Yeah, theme based.
Yeah. Theme based.
Because I have seen 2 episodes of the series.
Oh, crap.
I've definitely seen more than that.
They were good.
More than that, and I've seen episodes in between. I keep catching them in way later seasons. I'm this doesn't make sense. Let's just go with it.
Yeah.
I just completed season 11, so I'm only there.
And also, voting for today. Oh, so let's break this down about how this works. First off.
Usually this is all new for Friday.
Yes. So usually the way that this would work is that on Twitch, we would open a Twitch poll and we would present our arguments. We would say who our champions were for a question that is on the topic, and we would debate amongst each other. And then you guys would decide who was the master debater. And you can use your channel points to do that, but there are no channel points on YouTube. And there's also no good way to do any polls in YouTube's chat. But there is something else, and it is clunky, but it works, and you can only vote once, so that kind of sucks, but yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So you only got one vote per person, correct?
Per person. So, yeah,
there's a straw poll, right?
This is that what it is. This is straw poll.
Wow.
Oh, I guess you could create multiple straw polls.
We'll be making multiple straw polls for each question.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we'll still be doing voting every time we come through a question. It's just that you only get to vote once, and it's not quite as amazing. But there you go. Until we get back to Twitch, we have this for now, and I'm still going to keep looking for things. Hopefully there might be some other bots that will do better, but we'll keep you posted. This is what I could find within the amount of time we had to experiment with new polling things for YouTube. So far, I like Valen's argument. Yep. So far, my vote is going for Corey for the hair. It's a good choice.
Yep.
And last week, Connie was nominated our master debater. That's why she
for Sherlock, so I got my Sherlockian pipe.
Yep. So she was the one who got to determine Supernatural was our theme this week. And let's see, anything else? Oh, so the reason why we're on YouTube is because we are starting our partner push on Twitch. And if you didn't know, the way that their metrics work is super fun. You have to have a 30-day average of 75 viewers for the amount of time that you stream. So the less time we're on Twitch, the higher our average is. And so we have taken
that is so weird,
right?
That is so weird.
It's great. So to mess with their metrics, we have moved a lot of our lower performing shows off of Twitch so that we can have all the really
higher interactive shows on Twitch still for the next 2 months.
Exactly.
But then hopefully once y'all get partner, then all these shows should be coming back in March? No, April. That's what it was.
Yeah.
April.
Yeah, thanks, Valen, for...
Oh no, is it like an April Fool's thing? Oh no.
Oh, they
Don't
better
do
not
an
do
April
that to us.
Fool's thing. That's
No.
bad.
So cruel.
Yeah. But yeah, so... Yeah?
So yeah, Valen said, not to say these shows aren't great, but yeah, not as high viewership. Yeah, so
Exactly.
just like the smaller viewership. It's just...
Yeah. And then once we have partner, we'll be able to actually pull in more viewers anyway, and then we really won't have any lower performing shows, because that's how Twitch works.
And then you won't ever have to worry about playing the numbers game ever again, because you'll already be there. So, yay!
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then next step after that, partnership for Connie.
Yeah!
I'm down.
We can do it. All right. So with all that out of the way, we can get into our first question, which is, what vehicle you would replace Baby the Impala with?
And
our
if
choices.
anybody doesn't know, Impala
Hey,
is this is Baby, the Impala that Sam and Dean drive.
And it's such a good car. This is just in
It is.
case we had to replace it.
Is it sentient?
Exactly.
Is it know things?
Baby? No.
Yeah. Oh.
Just they anthropomorphize the car a lot, so that's why
And
it's called
all
Baby.
fans do as well.
Okay.
This is true.
Fair enough. Okay. I will be asking questions because I have no idea what's happening in this show.
I got most of the answers. We'll find out.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right. So since Connie was the master debater of last week, I think only fitting that she gets to decide why Bumblebee would be the best replacement first.
Okay.
All right. And go.
All right, so my choice of vehicle is Bumblebee. So the more modern version, the Chevrolet Camaro, keeping it in line with the Chevrolet family because of the Impala and the Winchesters do have a predilection towards American-made cars. We're sticking with the Chevy Camaro, so it's got the oomph that they need to get from place to place, as well as there's tons of trunk space that they can keep all of their equipment and gear in, and Bumblebee only speaks through the radio, which Dean and Sam love their oldies classics. So I feel like Bumblebee would be a really good match for Sam and Dean because he would definitely be in charge of kicking out all the retro tunes that they like and enjoy. And also, he's a transformer, so if they really do get in a tight jam, he can drive himself there to go and rescue them. And yeah, he's a transformer.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. And then Connie, since you are the master debater, who do you want to go next?
We'll go down and around. So
Okay.
Corey will go, and then we'll go reverse next time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah. All right, Corey, Batmobile. Go.
Cool. So, right, Impala, right, it needs to be reliable, get them places, needs to have lots of weapons, the whole thing, right? They open up the trunk, there's all the weapons. They got a whole they've got like, it's just storage, it's all like neat and stuff. So that's, the Batmobile not only has like, you got storage for all that, but like, it's like weapons in the car, like the whole car is a weapon. It's perfect. And I'm thinking of like the Christopher Nolan ones, so like if it gets hurt or something, right, it can turn into a motorcycle. Extra cool points. It can also get them there faster. It's got like rocket engines. It can get them there so fast because usually they're trying to travel, like they go from, the East Coast to the West Coast to the North and South, and they're driving everywhere. They need to get there fast and reliable and have all their weapons with them. Plus their styling. Dean likes the style. I think that he would appreciate the style.
Thank.
All right.
And it comes in discreet black instead of loud yellow.
Fair.
They do like black. I mean, yeah, it's a style thing. Yeah.
All right, here we go. What better car than Herbie for a group of supernatural teenagers that is already somewhat possessed by something, but also it is a lovable love bug. It is reliable to a fault. It will be your friend to the end of the earth. It is styling because, I mean, how could you beat those racing stripes? It is able to go long distances for a very long time, very, very fast, and it is a race car. It is meant to go places fast. It also it's your wingman. It's your it can bring you things without you asking for them. It kind of predicts what you want, and it can store all the things in the bonnet hood. It is a little bit less conspicuous than a Batmobile. It can definitely pull you out of some very, very tense situations.
Yes. With love.
With love.
Honk.
Honk. All right, and our 5 minutes are on the table. All right, here we go.
All right,
Okay.
so I love Herbie,
Yeah.
but I mean, I totally believe that Herbie would rock night moves whenever Sam and Dean had to spend a night in the car and they didn't have any place else to stay. Like, Herbie would totally be like their wingman, like just playing the radio. It's like, I got you, bro. It's totally cool. But they get into such awful situations with the world ending so many times. They need someone just a little bit more aggressive, and Bumblebee still kind of has that friendship and that loyalty, but he also knows when to transform into kick ass.
No, I agree. I think that Herbie definitely will get scared. I think that Herbie's
Oh
scared
no! He has gone up against some crazy villains in the Herbie
against
franchise.
supernatural, demon, devil,
Yeah,
Angels, demons.
if it is
Like-
if it is someone going up against his friends, he will go to the ends of the earth to protect them. That is what he does. He will even become two separate cars if he had to and get chopped down the middle. Like, he goes through some things, man.
Right. You're right. He can split himself in two.
I also don't like your arguing, Connie, with the Bumblebee using the radio. I think they'd be like, stop interrupting the song, god damn it.
Either that or he just plays the same song over and over and over again.
And I do have to say, like, the Batmobile is a very stylish choice, but I believe for all the things that they would want to do, it does not have, one, nearly enough storage space for what they need to carry. It cannot be slept in overnight. It is.
Of course you could. You
No.
can make the seats. You can make the seats do lay down things.
No, it's like
get
a
into,
Porsche. It can't even lay down.
No, you can make it do that. You could absolutely have it recline like a gaming chair. You can absolutely.
Have you
do that.
ever seen Batman recline in his Batmobile?
No, because it's always on the move. Just because we haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not an option. Of course, the billionaire is gonna have a way to have the seat recline.
Hmm.
I mean, that's true.
Well,
but also
okay.
with the Batmobile, you get multiple cars in one. So it's like you get the big, if you need to take passengers with you, and then you have the option to go motorcycle if you need to go solo. So then actually it's it's multiple vehicles in one.
True.
And I think he would love it. There's so many weapons. There's
There's
He
a
would
lot
be
of
like,
weapons,
huh?
but also it's like a Porsche. It has to be very, very highly maintained by a billionaire.
He would love
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
You can maintain an Impala. You can maintain a Chevy that already is maintaining itself because it's a transformer, and you can maintain a Herbie the Love Bug. But maintaining a $1 billion vehicle on the road that requires jet fuel?
oh
I
my
don't
god,
know
yeah, how
if
are you gonna
boys could
refuel
do
that? That's gonna be so expensive in gas.
How do we know that it's jet fuel? How do we not know it's just gas?
Because Batman, he's extravagant as fuck. Because Batman, he's super extravagant. Why wouldn't the Batmobile run on propeller, jet fuel, Red Bull, kind of concoction?
I don't know. I don't
Red
see.
Bull concoction. I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, if you gotta go fast, you gotta have some juice behind there.
No, Red Bull gives you wings. I'm about it.
Oh,
Oh man.
with the transformer, do you ever have to like refuel, or do they just kind of
I
like
think so.
auto fuel
know.
themselves? Are they that self-sufficient?
But I've also never
Well,
seen
like-
Herbie get refueled either.
Ooh.
Well, wait. Okay, so wait. The Batmobile, I think, has storage, and it has the
Okay.
guns, right? Herbie absolutely has
Yes.
storage. With the Transformers, I feel like every time they transform, they have to eject their passengers. Could you keep things in storage in a Transformer? Like,
I believe
in the-
so. I believe that
He's
like
got some
if
junk in the trunk.
dang it took my I was just about to say that. So when you put the weapons in the trunk and he transforms into a transformer, he got a badog, a transforming badog.
But then how are they gonna get the weapons if he's also transformed
like,
and he's now
hey,
fighting? You have
Bring
to
your
like
butt
come
down
back,
here.
come down here.
You just gotta get the dongle with the back seat that automatically opens up. So if you need your stuff, it just kind of pops open, drops down, goes back down.
Oh,
That
okay.
will be.
Herbie does run unleaded. Okay. Oh man. All right. Well, that is the time of voting.
All right.
So
my
we'll drop
God.
the images and we'll put up the poll. This is someone's already voted for Corey.
Don't forget, you
I
get
am-
one vote, so make it count. There's no
Yeah.
channel points here,
The
so
link that I just posted into the chat is the straw poll for this voting round.
This one.
Yes.
yes. And
So
then there'll be another link for the next question, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
There we go.
And hope that it poops out your weapons. That's exactly right.
You just like
Probably
gravity
like to
take
continue
over.
this debate. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like the. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
I'm loving these
It's
color
real time.
changes.
It's so weird.
I like the visual more than I did the Twitch poll, but
Wow.
Bumblebee is way too kinky in this debate. I mean, he's still an anthropomorphic vehicle, so he's got to have some needs, right? It's just
I
Whoa.
mean, he's
We're not
loyal.
here.
And then see when baby comes back from the shop, a beautiful hybrid.
So
my
Kenneth,
God.
go to the straw poll link that's in the chat. You can vote from there. You just click on the thing and you
Just click on the thing
click on the thing
and do the thing.
Yeah.
Click on the thing.
The Bumblebee is
Do the-
thirsty. Yep, that's right. I mean, considering how much he helped Sam Witwicky with a girlfriend, you would imagine.
I mean, come on. He is such a good wingman. At some point, the tables have got to get turned. So then you
Do
just
they?
introduce.
Do they?
Do they know?
Listen, everybody gets thirsty, even Autobots.
Oh yeah, I can definitely say whose choice is what, Valen. Next round.
The boy said Bumblebee meets a robot succubus and it's dead.
Oh
He's
no!
gone.
Yep.
Oh.
That's it.
Right now, me and Corey are tied.
Ooh.
Oh.
Two votes each.
So I'll say we've got one more minute for the voting to be up, and if I see a change, then I'll let that next vote be the tiebreaker.
And say, do you have a timer for the poll?
Oh, you know
The
what?
60
I could
seconds?
just do that. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the timer. That's the timer.
Yeah. Oh!
Yay!
Thing of the day!
Ha!
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would like to have a car that would drive itself. I mean, so out of those choices, well, I guess Batmobile can drive itself, but
Yes, it can.
yeah.
You have to set it on autopilot, though.
Me
It's not like
too.
sentient to where it
Yeah.
could kind of think for itself.
Yeah, but like think about like Tesla. Like that's a thing. Cars can
Yeah,
drive
but who
themselves
has
now.
an extra $38,000 to buy a Tesla Batmobile? Like,
We're not talking about wait. We're not talking about how they got the vehicle. We're just talking about
okay.
them having the vehicle.
oh, it just kind of falls into their lap.
Yeah.
Or they stumble upon it. Or they hijack it. One of the two.
Well,
Well, we'll be
Let's
tied.
see.
so with that, since Connie, you could be our tiebreaker in this. Out of the two choices between me and Corey, who would you choose?
Ooh, between Batmobile and Herbs?
Yeah.
I gotta go Batmobile. It's multifunctional.
Okay.
I like the loyalty of Herbie, but I think Herbs would get scared at some point. Like, I think he would, like, there would be something that spooks him and just voom. Versus
He
Batmobile.
would do the like eyes closed, shaky, like no thing.
Oh no, the world's ending. Ah!
Yeah. He's like, oh no, a demon? Ah.
All right. Well, that was awesome. Let's see. I'm getting ready for the next poll, so I'm duplicating that one.
Next
Awesome.
time.
Sweet. That's ready to go when I'm ready to produce things. All right. Question number
Number 2.
best cover for undercover personal investigators. Paranormal investigators.
Paranormal investigators.
Personal paranormal investigators.
Oh my God.
All right. And we have a real estate agent, a delivery man, and a janitor. Not the janitor. This is just, he was a good PNG that I had.
Yeah.
You just had
Already.
this flying around, so you were like, yeah, this will
Yep.
Estate. I need to spell faster.
Oh no.
All right.
Yeah, so I have real estate agent. My thingy isn't in the middle this time.
Right.
Wow.
It's actually right next to me. So I have real estate agent, and then you have just delivery person or like Uber Eats person or.
So mine is delivery personnel, like delivery
Okay.
person, yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So, clock is.
Oh, option delete says.
Backwards?
So wait. Option just said, is this supposed to be unlisted? Is the live unlisted on YouTube? Is it published?
It does say unlisted.
But that's when it gets posted. Because right now it's.
Yeah. But it should be available as, like, as a thing on. If
Yeah,
you say
everyone should be
unlisted-
able to see it. I mean, I'll make it live.
Is that so? Is that why you can't? So if you go to the Perception Studio YouTube, it's not there.
Really?
But if you click
Now
the
it is.
link,
Now
it
it's
was posted
good.
on
Now you're good.
Facebook.
Okay, I made it
Oh.
public now. So that's a weird
Yes.
thing. I hate that.
Yes. I hate that.
That's new. Thanks, I hate it.
So okay, thank you, option delete. Yes.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yeah.
We're
Woo,
learning things
okay.
still. YouTube is fun.
Yeah.
It's Okay, so yes. Okay, now it's fixed. So now it is showing up on the YouTube. Like if you go to the
Okay.
Perception Studio YouTube
Makes
page,
sense.
it's there.
Okay.
There we
now we
go.
know, right?
Now we know. Now we
Yeah. And then next week it'll be good. So we're good.
know. All right. So, next question. Yes, as best cover for an undercover paranormal investigators. Let's see. I went last, so I get to go first now. And yeah. Cool.
Ta-ta-ta.
All right. So, I chose the janitor because if you are needing to go into any place and you are needing to investigate and seem unsuspicious, what better than someone who just fits into the background and looks like they belong there no matter what. Every place generally has a janitor. You can be, if someone ever comes back up to you, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm new here. They just started a new janitorial staff and we're the first people on the job. And you have access literally to every room you could get into, and nobody will really question you because you're just emptying the trash cans. Like, and you have the perfect cover if someone catches you. It's like, sorry, emptying the trash. We'll be gone in a second. It's okay. And really, it's such a simple outfit that can blend into anything. You can like put it on really quick, walk away, and
Honk.
honk. All right. And then Corey?
Sure.
Okay. Go.
Okay. So, a delivery person. Yeah. Okay. So, it's not as, could be anywhere, but it's going to be easier to bring stuff with you. So if you're a paranormal investigator, like bringing any supplies or anything, you have a box, you have something like that, you can put it in the box. And if someone's like, well, what are you like? I don't believe you. Open the box. It's like, well, I can't do that. I'm a delivery person also. So open the box. It's fine. Right. You can get stuff in. You can get bigger things into where you need to go. As well as you can always play the dumb card of like, I don't know, my GPS said that there was an address here. I don't know. Like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. You could also yeah. Oh, so also papers. Sorry. So like you're just like, like I'm just delivering like mail or something like that. Again, it's easier to like if you're investigating like anything that has to do with paper or something like that. It's like, oh, like why do you have all these papers? Like, oh, these are just letters. Like whatever. Like it's really easy to hide what you have in plain sight.
Hank.
Thank you.
All right. And then Connie, here we go for real estate.
Real estate agent. All right, if you're trying to investigate a house or some sort of supernatural activity and you need to get all the information, what better role than to do it as a real estate agent? Because people will let you into their house and you can ask them all sorts of questions of like, oh, so what's been the activity here? Has there, what about your neighbors? So you can gather more information about your surroundings by being a real estate agent because this person wants to sell their house, so they're gonna just freely give you this information. So, and it'll be under the guise of, oh, we're trying to sell the property. Oh, so have you noticed any suspicious behavior with your neighbors here? Any suspicious or supernatural things that I need to know about ahead of time, So they'll have a better time getting leads on supernatural activity by actually interviewing the people in the house that are trying to sell their properties. I will harm myself.
Okay. All right. Here we go. 5 minutes. Okay.
All right.
So okay. Can I? Oh, I'll jump in.
Okay.
For real estate, I have to say, have you ever had a real estate agent knock on your door, and the reaction you give them immediately, I wouldn't say is the kindest person you always openly give information to. They tend to be the type of person you're like, I don't want to talk to you right now, and you slam the door in their face.
No, and to be honest, if a real estate agent came to my door and was like, hey, your neighbor's trying to sell their house, can you tell me, like, do you guys have any annoying neighbors? Even if I don't know my neighbors, I'm probably gonna lie and be like, oh yeah, the neighborhood's fantastic, because
so they're not going to give you information that's needed either. They're going to give you fluff information.
Yeah, I'm worried about that. Yeah, because originally I liked your idea of like, oh crap, like yeah, they're gonna get like information from people, right? It'll help them actually do the investigation. But I don't think I would actually tell a real estate agent much. I would just be like, yeah, the neighborhood's great, the neighbors are quiet, everybody mows their lawn. Like I wouldn't tell them anything of substance, I don't think.
But I mean, it's like if they're trying to kind of narrow down like where something is happening, they have like a larger kind of pool to pull from because they can interview the neighbors or other people like next to the house or in the same cul-de-sac kind of thing. So it's not like they're going in there like honing in on one person. They have like multiple avenues where they can pull different sources of information, and then they can kind of deduce from there like, okay, what's actually going on. And I like the idea of a janitor just being able to like fade into the background, because like you don't really pay attention to, you know, the people that are just kind of minding their own business, going about their jobs, so they can just kind of get in and out wherever they need. Plus they get keys and access to wherever they're, you know, trying to investigate or gather information from. I think delivery person would be a little bit harder because you're not necessarily going inside of their house or you have that access. You're still just kind of on the outside, so you can kind of investigate the perimeter but not necessarily go any deeper than that and get more information.
Yeah, because I could
Right, but
definitely
you
see.
can also, it gives you an excuse to be there more often, right? So if you need to
Yeah.
investigate for long, right? Because anytime, like, it's like you can't just like post up in a neighborhood for a week to observe any paranormal activities and as oh, I'm a janitor, okay, no, oh, I'm a delivery person. No, this is on my route of deliveries. I'm here often. You'll see me in my truck. I'm a delivery person. You can become a part of the neighborhood pretty seamlessly, and you can have an excuse to be there consistently and often.
But when
Yeah,
you want to
that's-
go inside the place, the people are gonna be like, "Wait, why are you coming? We don't need to deliver inside the building. Just drop it off at the door."
Yeah, it's
Depends
almost like
on
if
what
you
building
get
it
to
is.
know them too well, then if you have to go inside and investigate or banish something that's inside of a certain location, they're gonna know who you are. That's the
Right,
only
because you could be
downside.
like, oh yeah, I made friends with Bob. Bob wanted to make sure that I gave this. He wanted this to go straight to his office. He was very concerned about it. I need to make sure that this goes right to his office. I'm just doing,
So that's-
right, Sally. You see me around the neighborhood. I'm
So-
just delivering it for him.
So so that's going to deliver to someone's office, I can see a male person being allowed to go at least to the door of someone's office or an office building to different floors.
Oh
but-
yeah.
A personal house, they would not get past the gate of that door.
Yeah, that would be a little difficult. I think with real estate agent, you already have access to their phone numbers, so you can contact them and follow up with additional information, or if something really weird does happen, they can call immediately type thing. Versus I feel like it's a little bit harder with janitor and delivery person to really kind of get in to be able to all right, let's salt the windows and sage the room kind of thing.
Wait, I'm sorry. We're complaining that the delivery person will not be able to get in someone's house, but the janitor will be able to get into someone's house? No,
I mean,
absolutely
who
not.
knows what's on that big huge key ring?
Oh,
What? I'm not gonna let some janitor in my house. Your
Well,
whole
at
argument
least-
against mine
at
is that yours
least-
only works in an
at
office building.
least
and
the
please,
janitor's
no.
clothing has already that cleaning person's look, so he could be like housekeeping. Or
No, I wouldn't let housekeeping go. No, just be like, who are you? I'm not doing housekeeping like that in my house.
Or the janitor
And
could have
we're done.
access to
Huh?
the keys
Huh?
in the
Huh?
office
Huh?
or the house.
All right. So the voting is up. The link is in the chat. Val's like, yeah, no. All right. Oh, we got to vote for the janitor.
So, I just want to point out as people are doing the voting and everything,
Yes.
the dead boy is saying that he did work as an investigator and a paranormal investigator, and he was saying different things about his experience with it, and just
Yeah.
saying in the chat it was cool.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
wanted to let you know that I was seeing that chat and it was cool, but I also didn't want to point out anything if it.
It's funny though, because there's
with my,
he's used these undercover things before. He's saying,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
That's awesome. Aha!
All right, so far we're pretty close. I'm gonna start the timer for this.
Oh yeah, you can do a countdown now.
Janitors make great house cleaners. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back.
That's true. You'd probably establish a better bond or relationship with whoever you're trying to investigate as a janitor.
Oh, we tied now.
Ooh, we're tied.
You got 30 seconds. Someone break that tie.
Oh no!
If not, it'll just be Connie again.
Just be Kanye.
I'm gonna break the tie again.
He says that
I
he's
think-
had a lot of doors shut in his face, but he's learned a lot of great info.
Yeah, I mean, even
Right.
if people are mean, I mean, you still can learn a lot, even if someone is mean to you.
Mhm. Yeah, and I feel with like the Winchesters, they'd be able to kind of discern that information, you know, because they're so used to dealing with like different types of people who are like possessed versus not possessed, kind of thing.
Well,
and our timer's done. So, Miss Connie, Miss Supernatural.
I don't know what you're talking about at all. No, not at all.
Mom, do not let a random janitor into the house. No, they're paranormal investigator. Don't let them in the house.
I was gonna say I'm gonna have to go with Corey on this one because the delivery person, has more ease of access outside of like an office kind of environment.
Okay. Well.
Well, then I guess we'll just go to the third question.
Yeah, the third question doesn't matter anymore because Corey's already the winner.
Oh,
Wait, I want to know what the third question was.
Right.
I'm curious.
So the third question, so the way that this also works is we never plan for the third question like beforehand. We do not get to pick our champions ahead of time. So the third question, best duo nickname.
Oh, shoot. What?
What?
What is Dean and Sam's duo nickname? Like
they have several, but it's Moose and Squirrel, and then they also have Bitch and Jerk, and
gotcha. Okay.
I think there's one more set, but I just can't think of it.
Got it.
I'm gonna choose the Mighty Nine.
That's not a duo.
What? That's not a duo.
But neither are they. Don't have 9 people in their group anyway.
No, it's got me 2. Duo means 2.
It sounds like they're an organization. It sounds like they're an organization, but they're just like, oh, we're just the 2 people showing up today of the Mighty Nine. So that means that they already have like implemented backup if something's going wrong for them, but they don't.
They don't.
They sound important.
They do, but no.
All right, we'll debate that later. But I'm choosing that.
Okay. I'm biased here, but I'm gonna say Chippendale. I'm highly biased, but
Bert and Ernie? Bert and Ernie.
Bert and Ernie.
That would totally work.
Cool.
Because then you could play off like you could do like a. Are we actually gonna do this one as a round, or are we just kind of like gonna discuss it and like have fun, or what? What's the plan? What's the plan?
Sure, we can just discuss it. That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
So like Bert and Ernie, right? So like if they came in as like investigators and they gave their names as like Bert and Ernie, and someone laughed, they could be all like,
they
like,
have.
what do you think is funny? What do you think is funny? Like,
This before. Oh my
what?
God.
You laughing at our names? Like this name was my great grandmother's.
I like Chippendale just because, I mean, they're pretty kind of general names. Like, it can be obviously like a guy's name, but it just has that undertone of goofiness.
Oh,
that really fits the boys.
So
that does fit the boys.
When you talk about like duo nickname, this is what they like are able to call each other to not be like use their real names.
Yeah, or like the terms of endearment that they use for each other. I mean, Crowley calls them Moose and Squirrel, and then they call each other Bitch and Jerk, and then I think Castiel has another nickname for him, but I can't remember.
Well, that makes more sense now.
Darling for Dean.
Yeah, mine no longer works because you couldn't call one of them Mighty, and you couldn't call and one of the other one Nine.
No, yeah. Well. You could, let's see. You could go Ragna and Rock or something like that, you know.
Kenneth in the chat shows Chunkin' Cucumber.
That's a good one.
Oh, yep.
That's a good duo.
That'd be good. The ever like so it's not a duo name, but I mean just Idjit. Just going with Idjit.
Idjit. Yeah.
Idjit.
That's.
You haven't gotten to the episodes so far, right?
You only got 2 episodes in. You didn't get anywhere, boy.
No. Look, I'm going through Star Trek Voyager right now. I've got a lot to get through.
Oh, someone in space. So what's another like a good duo?
Moose and squirrel.
Rocky and Borwick.
Yeah.
Malagist says Dumb and Dumber up there.
Yep,
That's a good one.
It's very endearing. It's like, hey, dumb. Hey, dumber.
And that would be on par for them because they're always kind of bantering back and forth.
So,
Starsky and Hutch. Yep.
Ooh.
Yes, that's a good one.
Star Fox and Falcon.
Yeah, or you could go Batman and Robin kind of thing.
Spock and Picard.
Yeah.
Spock
There you go.
and Picard. Spock and let's see. We can do Picard and we can mix a bunch of them. The evil Will Wheaton. Something with the evil Will Wheaton. We could do something with that. Sorry.
That's a good one.
Oh, that would be good. I like that.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, we don't really have to choose one for this one because
Corey won.
Corey won. We could go to the tiebreaker question just to play with that one if we wanted to.
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Sure, where's the giggles?
Yeah. Link.
Oh, I didn't mix that one. Fuck
You
that.
fool.
I love that.
Was
Anti-demon
best-
possessed. Anti-demon
best
possessed.
alternative for an anti-demon possession
There it goes.
thingy tattoo.
Fixed.
Yeah.
Tattoo. Okay.
Yeah, because the boys all have the what is it? This anti-demon possession tattoo, so that they can't get possessed by demons, so that they're always in control of their own selves.
Do they get possessed though? Ever? So it doesn't work.
Well, no. Here's the thing: like, you can get possessed if you allow them in, but it has to be like kind of like inviting a vampire in. Like Sam has let a demon in before to, do whatever to get his powers, so he could do yada yada yada, kind of thing.
Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So, is this question about so not a tattoo or a different design?
Not a tattoo, I think was the question.
Yeah, not a tattoo. So, like, what would be like a good alternative to a tattoo, but that's something that you can keep on your persons to protect you?
Gosh, I mean, like, a tattoo is such a good thing already.
A tattoo is such a good one.
Because it's just there. It's just, you never...
It's like you don't have to think about it. It's just kind of...
So like, I almost feel like I would like a bracelet that like locks or something, except I think that would get in the way. So I almost want to say anklet, and oh my gosh, there's my shirt is green screened. Oops.
Yeah. I think I've seen that one happen before too. Your hair kind of
really
turns yellow.
Isn't it green? It's yellow.
Yeah, and then your hair changes too.
Well, yeah, I mean, my shirt was starting to go too, so...
I think I would do like an anklet almost, because like it's gonna be covered by socks and then boots, shoes. So like, how's it gonna get off? But you could theoretically take it off if you needed to.
Yeah. See, for me, the problem is I hate wearing like much of anything at all. I have a problem with
tattoos.
Right, yeah. I have a problem with wearing rings. I don't like things around my neck. I only barely wear a watch when I like remember to put it on. And so I don't know.
You need like anti-demon possession underwear or something. Like
you have to have a week set though. You have to have an entire 7-day set that is like
Yeah.
Otherwise you're like, well, I have to take these off to wash them and I can be possessed
just doing
right
laundry
now.
every night.
Like, oh god. I mean, that would be funny though. Is like you come out with a clothing line of demon possession preventative.
just like I'm just I'm a small business. It's a clothing line, and it's just like secretly anti-possession, so that you're actually protecting people.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cool. And like on the little tag where on the back,
That's
where the
it is.
tag, you just have it embroidered in, and that's where it is. And then all those people who cut those tags off because they're like, oh, this is annoying. Like, well,
Oh, they're the ones that are getting possessed.
yeah.
Well, I would get straight possessed then. I would get possessed because those things are itchy. I don't like them.
Yeah, I rip off all my tags too, so it'd have to be on like the inside of like a shirt pocket or something that could be like inside the clothing but hidden. Or I like your anklet idea, Corey, because I was gonna say like a ring, but if you're up here like fighting with your hands, you're way too vulnerable. But if it's on your toe, it's covered by socks and shoes, and you can't really take that off.
Like that.
No toe ring? No anti-demon possession toe ring?
Like, so I don't know about the toes. Is it like toe rings feel weird to me? Like having something like in between your toes, especially when you're wearing socks, just like I don't like the feeling. And I don't wear like flip-flops enough. It's not like warm enough for it. I'm usually wearing shoes and socks. It's like toe rings are like they feel weird.
Or you could you could easily do something on like the inside of your shoe, like on the tongue of your shoe. So it's always like facing towards you, so like no one would really ever know. And then, I mean, other than Sam, who loses a shoe, like who loses a shoe? Like you're always wearing shoes, so that'd be a good kind of hide spot.
Huh? Except when you're sleeping. You don't wear shoes when you sleep.
That's true.
Yeah.
If
really,
you do this for real, I would buy one just so I can always remember this discussion. If we did
our own anti-possession line of clothing.
I kind of want to do that now. I might do like little secret like anti-possession tattoos when I start making my own merch or something.
Very cute.
It's a good idea. Better than toe ring.
I think the general consensus we've figured out though is tattoos really are the best option.
They're the way to go. Yeah. You don't like a little bit of like minimal amount of pain, and then it's just there. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, it's skin art, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, I think we have figured it out. Yeah, we've done it.
Yeah.
Which means Corey is the master debater who gets to decide the topic of next week.
Yay!
So next week, why won't we make the theme Back to the Future?
Back to the Future. All right.
Nice.
That is a good stop.
That's a good one.
Or Lord of the Rings. No, Back to the Future. Back to the Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I would like the symbol, the anti-possession tattoo symbol, as my crown.
Nice. So you don't get possessed by any demons from the future.
That's right.
Okay. Sweet. So, no, not that. Go away.
No. We already went over the duo.
No.
Right. I'm just trying to make this updates faster.
And in the meantime,
there we go.
Later tonight, we're going to have Trash to Piece Theater over on Twitch, so be sure to join all of us there at 7:30 for Trash to Piece Theater.
Trash to Piece Theater?
Yeah, we're doing the 39 Steps tonight. That is a very old classic. I remember watching it in film analysis class in high school, and it was black and white then. It is an old movie. And so I'm sure that this radio play is even older.
Me either.
It's interesting. It is a murder mystery thriller. It's fun, and especially when we're gonna be doing funny voices and singing the lines. It will probably be way more entertaining than the original play.
Yep. More than likely.
Yep. But yeah, so tune in tonight, 7:30 on Twitch at our normal Twitch time, Twitch place, and bring all your friends. Sign on, like make them all sign on to their own devices, and bring in those viewers because it will really, really help us out finish our Twitch partner push. And we're trying to get that little last check mark before we can reapply for our partnership, and hopefully this will be it and be done. Yeah.
And we can only do it with your help, so we need you.
We need you. We need you.
Exactly.
We love you. Please come see us.
We need your eyeballs to come watch us and be goofballs later tonight.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining us and dealing with our weird poll things that we're dealing with for being on YouTube for now. I will try and see if there's something that is a little bit more easy to use here, but we have something.
We're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning.
All right, y'all.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you later.
All right, see you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.